Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Pre-Market Report sponsored by TaxBuddy.com, a leading tax filing portal in India. So, apologies for continuing with the podcast. From tomorrow, sure, we will start with the video. Tonight, I'm traveling back to Chennai. So, yesterday, our markets were closed, but day before yesterday, you know what happened, and Nifty fell 200 point and then a dramatic recovery of same 200 point. Even in US markets also, the markets fell in the beginning. In the second half, there was a news about NVIDIA. So some bank is upgrading NVIDIA. So NVIDIA shot up 7%. So what happened in India? Almost the same thing happened in US market also. Nasdaq 100 fell 100 point and then shot up 300 point. In fact, it was indicating about 100 point gap up. Then from there it fell 200 point and then shot up 300 point. So that was that day. But yesterday our markets were closed, but then US markets came into some big problem. Number one, the Chinese, they reduce the interest rate. And then people said, the markets are very, very bad, economy is very bad. So therefore they reduce the interest rate. So that is understandable. Then the news came, Russia increased the interest rate. So as a common man, if economy bad, they are reducing the rate. The opposite should be, if economy is good, they should increase the rate. And no, the financial markets don't see that way. So Russian currency is weakening. In order to strengthen the Russian currency, so they increase the interest rate. They increase the interest rate by 3.5% from 8.5% to 12%. And all that may not be well for India. Number one, India is buying its large amount of crude oil from Russia. And I think Indian government is paying in rubles, not in US dollars. So when their currency appreciates and the crude prices also shot up, I think crude prices are like trading about $86 per barrel. So that was second bad news. Then came the third bad news. Fitch cutting the ratings of, they did not cut the ratings. They said that they might cut the ratings. They are keeping it under watch for a potential downgrade. Only last week, Moody downgraded some 10 banks and also said, potentially it is watching for others also. But now it is the turn of Fitch. So sometimes market sentiment are bad. Okay, for the same news, markets will be reacting 2 times or 3 times. So banking health is not good, and rating agencies are cutting the ratings. So that is the fact. But one day, Moody's will cut the ratings, market will be down. Another day, Fitch will be cutting the rating, markets will be down. Another day, S&P will be cutting the ratings because there are three rating agencies. So when everyone is doing, I think better they should all sit together and together they should cut it down. So if they do one by one, markets are reacting 3 times. And also yesterday, the talk of the town. So there is one famous guy in US shorted US markets by a buying of puts. And that was the talk of the town. There was some news saying that he shorted for 1.6 billion US dollars, So those information all, you don't go by the face value. There may be many technical things. So he did not put $1.6 billion on the table for shorting the market. He just bought, probably uh, put options worth 40 million, but they are taking the total contract size. That's number one. Number two, uh, like a person when he does, he may be right or he may be wrong. There is no guarantee that his view will be right. In fact, this data is as of 30th June. So this data was taken out as on 30th June. But after 30th June only, the Nasdaq has shot up so much because of this outperformance by Nvidia, and then overall results were good from IT companies. So I think from June 30 to now, Nasdaq has already shot up more than 1,000, 2,000 points. So buying of puts, he must already be in trouble. So it's not that yesterday he went and bought the puts. So that is a talk of the town. So coming back to our markets, and our inflation also came at 7.44%. That is way above RBI's comfort range of 2 to 6%. But again, so this is just one aberration. I think this is because of high prices of tomato and onion. So those things are reflecting. And going forward, that may subside. But however, generally all over the world, the food inflation, I think it is rising. I think the rice, wheat, all prices are going up. You must be aware that Indian government also banned uh, non-basmati rice exports. So because of there's a shortage of rice in the world markets. So anyway, so things are not really looking very good, and slowly some problems are coming up. So open interest, there is no much change. As I told you, the time value is helping people. 19,000 put option and 20,000 call option has been the favorite for traders. And in between, people have also taken 19,500 short straddle. So because of time value, these people may ride the volatility. And right now, GIFT Nifty indicating about 100 point gap down, but that is still understandable because it shot up to 100 point on Monday from the day's low. But however, what is more important, as per a technical analysis which I follow, the Nifty becomes bearish on closing below 19,400. There are a number of times Nifty fell below 19,400. On Monday, it even went to 19,250. I thought, Nifty has broken 19,400. Now it has gone to 19,250. There is no way market will become, close above 19,400. But the dramatic recovery of 200 point. And on Monday also, it closed above 19,400. But once again, today, Nifty is likely to open below 19,400. So we need to see if there is any short covering, uh, but the closing is very, very important. So if Nifty closes below 19,400, so I will prefer to buy 20,000 put option in September series or October series. Okay, I'm just giving, when I say I'm doing a paper trade, I'm not doing any real trade. So because if I'm away from market for 1 year, then after 1 year when I come back, the things may be difficult. So therefore I started doing paper trade. So it is no real money, it's only a paper money. So buying a 20,000 put option, then will like to sell like 19,000 put option. So in order to collect the same money. So somehow one can create a strategy so that if the market goes down, one can make money, but your lower break-even should be below 18,000. So even if Nifty closes below 19,400, and Nifty is not likely to fall below 18,000. So maybe in case if it closes below 19,400, tomorrow maybe I can come out with a video, or this Saturday I'll come out with video what position can be taken. So again, those things are discussed only for the education purpose. The markets, stock markets returns are subject to market risk. So you need to consult your financial advisor before making any positions, and you must understand the risk and the reward. So, many people, they just take the position, they don't know how to adjust, so they end up in loss. That's it for now. So let us see what is going to happen today. But my gut feeling says today we might close below 19,400. So let us see what's going to happen. Hope you enjoyed listening to this audio. Thank you for listening.